the entire the gun part of it, आपकी बंदूक से पानी निकलता है, and Deepika looks convinced that she will be just shooting and just like that. How is that element to it? Somewhere I think the humor I think is coming across quite nicely, even in terms of the entire bantering part. I think it's coming across quite nicely.
You're actually probably the only person who's managed to touch upon the humor side of the film as well, which is a very, very important part of the film, especially in the first half. There's a lot of humor, there's a lot of banter between the two characters. When two people are truly in love, it's really like you're oblivious to the rest of the world, you know, and just the two moments that these two lovers share, I think he's managed to capture that beautifully. But I must say that a lot of it was not directed. A lot of it is very, very organic. You know, and he gives you that liberty. He's not a director who sticks to the script or sticks to the scene and says, no, you only have to say this and then you only have to say that. You know, he allows you to feel it more than just performing it. And while you're performing, if you're feeling like doing something, you're more than welcome to do it. So a lot of times the leftovers of a scene are really what has just spontaneously happened, and he's kept it.
Just taking off from what you said, the moment which you see in the trailer where, you know, his gun springs a leak, it was actually a spur of the moment idea that I had. I was like, so why don't we do this? And he was like, I love it, let's just do that. And that's exactly how he directs, how he blocks the scenes, how he directs the scenes. That's how scenes are created. He does start off with a starting point on the paper, you know, but he can turn it on its head. He can say four pages of dialogue, I want you to just communicate all of this in silence. You know, that's how he directs. It's very, he likes it all to be born out of the actor's instinct. He likes actors to freestyle and improvise. He leaves a lot of room for spontaneity and those happy little accidents to happen within the scene, which create that thing that, you know, that inexplicable thing that they call movie magic.
One more very beautiful aspect of the promo so far that we've seen is the entire kissing part of it. Without being frivolous about it, because I think in any relationship whatsoever, I think that is important as to how you are maybe just you know, conveying the feeling somewhere as such, and I think it's coming across beautifully, the entire color element and all that stuff somewhere. I think too much is being said about it, but somewhere if you have to just speak about it in terms of relationships.
In fact, after my first narration, I got the first narration and I was like, sir, I know it's late, but I'm completely blown by the script. I have to come and see you. So I told him, this is what I love about the dynamic, this is what I love about the world, this is what I love about their relationship and their interactions. But you know what else I love? That it stays very true to the development of a love relationship, of a romantic relationship. Yes, it does develop into a connection that is beyond the physical, a connection of hearts, a connection of souls. But where does it begin? You see a person, you find that person attractive, you get drawn in, then maybe you have an interaction, a conversation, you get drawn in further. As you get to know more and more things about the person's energy, the smell, the way they look, their voice, you get drawn in slowly. But the first thing is the visual, you know. So it really, attraction, romance, it all starts, at least in this case, you know, with the physical attraction. So it's very much there. It's an integral part of the script. And these people who are rural, raw, that is their way of expressing love. They're very, very basic in the way they go about it.
As you spoke about the humor part of it, the entire thing that तेरे तो बिल्कुल भी बाल नहीं है, कहाँ गए and all that. I think that has a nice moment to it as well somewhere.
Yeah, that's. But yeah, I mean that is the way it is. You know, there's many such moments that you're going to see when you actually watch the film. But I thought it was so endearing. You know, she's like, she's just rambling and she's talking about something and she's looking and she's like, तेरे तो बिल्कुल ही बाल नहीं है.
तेरे भी.
You know, so it's.
So they have this kind of masti, you know, going on between them.
But do you feel that as such hairy-chested men, they are more attractive as such? Just a query.
Are you asking me my personal opinion?
Your personal opinion, yeah.
I choose not to comment.
You choose not to comment. That's a good one.